Said that he spotted the tiredness in Crystal Palace and told his players how to exploit that weakness. Just run us through, Alan, what they weren't getting right in the first half and what they needed to change in the second.
Well, you watch what happens in the first half in terms of a lack of effort, a lack of running, a lack of commitment, a lack of closing down. Crystal Palace on the ball, no pressure from Manchester United. One through ball beats 3 or 4 Manchester United players, and the tackle here is hopeless from De Ligt, and they're straight through, simply because the application wasn't there, the intensity wasn't there, the aggression wasn't there. You got far too much time on the ball, Crystal Palace. You give good players time, and they're gonna punish you, and they get into some really good positions. Same thing again. Look at the time Wharton's got on the ball: 3, 4, 5 touches before anyone even gets close to him. Then Kamada on the edge of the box. Look, there's no one near him. That should be in the back of the net. And all of a sudden, Amarin gets into his team at half-time. Watch the difference in the second half. I mean, that is clear. The running is clear. The closing down is clear. The commitment is clear. That it is so much better in the second half. Where was this in the first half? And that's exactly what the manager's on about at the end of the game. That's why he was having a pop with his players at half-time, because this was not happening in the first half. OK, once they get through, but look at they actually win the second ball. It seems they're much more up for that fight in the second half, and they get their rewards. Look, there's no time for any Crystal Palace player to get on the ball, because there's always 2 or 3 players in and around them. I mentioned the second ball. Watch the reaction when they lose it. I didn't see that in the first half. Man United fans didn't see that in the first half, and then all of a sudden they play on the front foot, they lose the ball. Look at that, the difference from the forward players, who were then all of a sudden chasing back. And absolutely, because Crystal Palace played in Europe on Thursday evening, and Man United had the full week to prepare. They didn't. They played on Monday evening. That should have happened from the off. They got away with it today, but you have to give him credit for the way he changed it and the way he got stuck into his players at half-time, because they were a different team in the second half.
Yeah, as Alan said, and as Oliver Glasner alluded to as well,